So first off, Serena Williams launched her new beauty line called WYN, or WYN Beauty, by Serena Williams, and the catchphrase for it is your strength, your beauty. I think this is very interesting. I absolutely knew nothing about this one. This one definitely snuck up on me. It is an Ulta Beauty exclusive. I do have some tea on how that seems to have come about, but it's interesting. So to start off, I did pick up a few items there from the launch called this Featuring You Hydrating Skin Enhancing Tint. It is broad spectrum SPF 30 for the sunscreen, 1 fluid ounce here. It says again, for best results, shake before use, blend into the skin, building to desired coverage. Fair enough. Uses to help prevent sunburn if used as directed, or other sun protection. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. Use water-resistant sunscreen if swimming. Immediately after towel drying. Children under 6 months of age, ask a doctor. Light buildable coverage. Naturally radiant finish. Suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. Cruelty-free formation. And notes here, the skin tint imparts a naturally radiant finish with light buildable coverage, a broad spectrum protection, truly unstoppable hydro complex, provides skin with up to 72 hours of hydration. Now, I ended up picking up the shade 330 Pinnacle. I was between 330 and 360. Colors were very, very similar, but the undertones were different. So in addition to this cutie, I did pick up a few other goodies as well. But for the skin tint, let's look at the packaging here. You see the bottom, it does have there 330 for Pinnacle. When that is what she says there. I love off the bat how the color of it is like a tennis ball, given that she's, a retired tennis player and that whole thing. I think that is very, very cool. Initially, I was looking at the packaging and I was like, one, it being this color, I just see this getting very, very dirty. And two, I didn't see the grip. But when I came and went in person to Ulta, I saw the little grip there. The little grip kind of does help you hold it. And then also in the window, you can see the actual Nothing to See concealer by WYN. Again, I also did get the shade 330 for the concealer. It is under as AIM. So that is going to be that. Gel for applicator. Looks like that. A Mouth Comfort matte lipstick. I was between a couple different colors. I did end up picking up the color in Dare. It is a gorgeous red. And here is how that came about. So this is Dare. Let's see if it says Dare. It does. This is what the component looks like here. Same thing, reminiscent with the skin tint. And it is actually red. That is what, and I'm actually going to be trying that on in a bit as well for you guys. I did do some swatches. I will show that for you as well. This launched in 10 different shades. Here's the skinny. So I was online and I looked at a couple different items for actually the lip cheek tint. And I'll share that with you guys in a moment. And there was something going off with the color that was shown in the swatches. I think it was soaring, and the colors that were actually listed to be able to add to cart, which is why I wanted to go in person versus to order online. Hey, I'm Anisha Kier. You're watching Kier's Luxe Life, where I talk about all things fun, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, and travel. If that's something you're into, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss a future upload. Let's jump back into it. Long story short, when I got over to the Comfort Matte lipsticks in store, there were a few where the colors Amped, AMPED, which is a gorgeous berry red. You'll see it in the swatches here in a second. And Express, which is a vibrant rose. Now, visually seeing the colors, it's an obvious difference. One is pink, one is red. One is like a berry purple, the other one is pink. But the sticker on the bottom of the bullet was something like they were swapped. So I had picked up when I was like, oh, this is a purple. I really wanted to see this one move. I picked it up and it said Express. And I was like, hold up, Express is straight pink. So I don't know if it's something that happened to happen there with the manufacturer, if that's something that maybe was a display issue. I don't know. But then, of course, the question leaves, is that something just with the testers there that were listed specifically there for Ulta? Or was there something going on where the actual like component is linked to the box, if you will, and then like the pink is in the purple box and the purple is in the pink box, and this is the color. So I ended up going with the red. I kind of stayed out of all of that, but definitely check your shades if you decide to go in that direction. The colors were very, very vibrant. Swatch nicely, you'll see there. Follow up, I did of course had to see the concealer, and I think all in all thus far, this is going to be a game changer. I'm definitely going to show you guys how I incorporate that in for my look, but this is what the concealer looks like. You're able to see the colors. I did also pick this up in what they call 330, but in the concealer it is called AIM, A-I-M. Now, more specifically with this one, they call it Nothing to See Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. And I could see just right when I did that first swipe, the viscosity, the coverage was giving. I was like, okay. I wasn't sure about the skin tint at first because I felt that this may not necessarily be enough coverage, but seeing how it's pairing with the concealer, I feel a little differently about it. So let's check that out. Now, the launch also had a liquid eyeliner, a traditional shading brow pencil. I will show you the pencils. There were only 3 colors that were listed there, and I actually did the deepest color while I was in store. I will show you that there. Something about, I guess, just the pencil seemed very waxy to me. It is a roll up, you know, kind of situation, retractable. That's the word, retractable situation. But it just seemed very waxy. Left like a film on the eyebrows in and of itself. I'll insert a clip. This is just going to be with just the brows, no makeup there in this particular clip, and I did not love it. So for that reason, I decided to pass on that. They have Say Everything Max Intensity Featherweight Lipstick. She has 10 shades in this. I thought this was cool. I just was a little bit disappointed with the shades. I expected there to maybe be a little bit more color, but at the same time, when you think Serena Williams, you know, being an athlete, you didn't really wear all of these crazy colors. It wasn't like a Lady Gaga kind of moment. So I think for her line, for her brand, I think the color selections make sense. But I think just for, you know, some people who are just looking to get something different or something that they don't already have in their collection, I don't know if you would necessarily be wowed by those lipstick colors. She has the No Words Needed Lip Serum. I thought it was okay. I mean, there was nothing special in my opinion about the serum that was like, I had to have this in my collection. The Glide Line Longwear Eye Pencil. It looked like a black pencil to me if you have a black pencil. That was that. She had, of course, the mascara, lengthening and defining tubing mascara. I think this is interesting here. I mean, of course, it being the tubing mascara, but how the wand is set, there seemed to be like a slight split in it. Almost what I would say to be something similar to the Sephora collection. Love that lift. Basically, here how you'll see almost, you can't see it here, it's like curved. So it kind of had some curved action. I actually just picked this one up not that long ago. This is a newer release by Sephora for Sephora collection. Love that lift. So that was that. And then for the final item, the MVP Most Versatile Pigment Multi-Function Lip and Cheek Color. I was actually really excited about this piece. I did stop by actually to look at the concealer and to look at that, and ended up with some other goodies, but the colors, again, from what I see here and what was swatched, like when I went in store, wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. I was really excited about the shade Advanced. It looks online, it looks like a berry, if you will, but when I went in and swatched it, it almost looked brown, muted, and it just, for me, it just didn't do anything for my complexion, or I don't really see it doing much for deeper complexions, in my humble opinion. So there was Advanced, then we had arrive, it's listed as a rich rose. This was another shade to me. It just kind of looked brown. The only color that really popped out, in my opinion, was Pull. Pull was a bright pink, or is a bright pink. It's cute. I think it's a nice cheek, lip duo if you want pink. If you want a bright pink, bubblegum Barbie pink, I think this one is for you. But for everybody, it's not really that kind of vibe. So let's look at the lip here and there. I'm going to do, this is my first time swatching on the lips. I did swatch in store. And I do feel like off the cuff, she needs a liner. But let's see. She needs a liner. She needs a liner. All right, so this is ColourPop's lip liner in Bichette. Let's try this one out. All right, so we have more of Bichette on. And we're gonna kind of ombre it in a bit with ColourPop's Bichette liner. I think the color is gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. I think she just needs a liner. Now, interestingly enough, she did not launch the products with a liner, but definitely let me know what you guys think of this launch. I will have, again, photos of the final product with the skin tint and of course the concealer. Definitely something to play around with a bit for variations with these products over on my Instagram at Kira's Looks Life. As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this new collection, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.